nuts.
They're really good.
Welcome to Keep Mania Live. I have Defiant with me this. Well, I can't say this week because I just had a show last night with Dustin's. But first time in a while I've done a two-nighter. But welcome in, guys. It's nice to have you on the show.
Thank you for having us.
How's it going? Is it? You said it was cold there. Well, you guys are all wearing hoodies.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt, but is it cold in your house also?
Yeah, my heat's not on right now, so
Yeah, I haven't turned it on yet either.
I have to actually get a new water heater and broiler because ours was like 30 years old, so that's not getting done until for 2 weeks. So I still have another 2 weeks without heat.
Yeah.
Actually, I had this band on that I'm wearing. I'm going to see them on Friday. I'm going to actually meet them in person. They're called Amplifiers. The singer, his parents used to live right next door to Trent Reznor, I guess up in was it Mercersburg, somewhere in PA.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we had this big conversation about the Reznors. I guess the Reznors have a heating and cooling business. So you might want to call them up and get it fixed.
Yeah. Well, thankfully my wife's uncle is an HVAC, so
yeah. Well, yeah, and you have to go through him.
Yeah. It's good. We had a very fun time flooding my first floor last week when we were fixing my washer, so it was very cool.
You've had problems with appliances lately, then, huh?
Yeah, we're good. Yeah, you don't. True fact. If you have a front-loading washer, don't try to put a 30-pound heated blanket in there.
Oh,
it will.
Let me write that
not,
down here. Hang on a second.
Yeah, will not help situations.
Are you guys good with your appliances, Paul and Joe?
So far, so good.
I feel like I'm not home enough to know.
Do you travel quite a bit?
Well, I don't know about travel, but just between work and.
You just don't like to be home.
No, I don't like to be home.
Yeah. COVID kind of killed that for everybody. Couldn't go anywhere. What did you guys do during the lockdown or whatever they called it?
We wrote an album.
Yeah,
we did. The majority of the new.
Did you do it all separately? Did you write the whole album separately, away from each other?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of just started as we would just send video parts to each other, and then once lockdown kind of eased up and we felt a little bit more comfortable getting together in person, which was probably 3.5, 4 months after lockdown first was instated, I guess April. We kind of put all the ideas together and started finishing songs and writing songs, and then towards the end of the year got into the studio to record them all.
Is that more difficult to do? Well, it has to be doing it separately like that. And I know a lot of bands that did it, during the thing, but other than just being in the same room and just jamming out and doing the songs, it's got to be way more difficult than, or was it different for you guys?
Difficult
I
for me because I only have the one drum kit and it stays at our rehearsal space. So I legit didn't play for those 3-4 months at all.
Look at all that space behind you. You could put an electric kit.
Get that workout bike out of there.
All that space. We know you're not using the elliptical.
What it is? The elliptical.
It's like a bicycle thing.
That'd be a cool band name, Elliptical. The Ellipticals. I don't know. I think of weird things like that.
But I feel like I might be wrong, but I feel like we've written most of our songs in parts. Somebody will send something over to our group chat, a snippet of a song, and we kind of all come to practice with an idea for it.
Yeah.
That's probably fair to say.
Apparently it worked out because you got the album done, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys, I didn't even check. I should have checked, but do you guys have any music videos for your stuff?
Yeah.
Dude.
I'm dumb. I need to go check it. I'll go do that now. You guys talk amongst yourself. Did you do the videos? Did they have to be made like that? A separate?
No, we didn't do a video. We did one right before COVID, and then we did one coming out of it. Once the album was done, we didn't do any. I guess we did one quarantine video, acoustic version of a song, but that was just homemade not like a professionally made video or anything like that. But
I had one of the bands from the UK, Confessions of a Betrayer. They had green screens like still up, like the hooks still up in their living rooms when they were on the show. They did their videos all separately during the quarantine thing. They were in around each other, and I was like, and I went back and watched it. And you can't tell, obviously, but I was like looking for like mistakes, like,
right.
but you couldn't see it. But it was pretty funny to see. My mom just texted me. Let's see what she says. Starting the podcast yet? Yeah, she follows me. Okay.
Good. I'm glad to see that they're supportive.
She's usually on the spot and like the audio sounds great. I'm like, she's usually right there. And like last night, she was like, the audio sounds good. It's not my style of music, so I'm not going to watch it anymore. I'm like, okay.
Hi, Scott, Mom.
But they haven't heard you guys yet. So, well, she hasn't even watched. She's not even watching.
Rude.
Well, she'll figure it out. Hopefully I'm on there. It says I'm on there on my thing. Right here. Are you guys watching it on your end?
I'm not watching it, but I did get a pop-up saying
That you're on
We
there?
went live, yeah.
being streamed or whatever. Yeah.
Hey, let's take a listen to one of your songs. I like to do that early. That way people can hear you. And you guys have a preference which one to do first? I was kind of thinking Free for a Price, if that's cool.
Yeah.
Is it what's it about?
Well,
is it about pricing?
Free for a Price is about kind of the flaw that I personally see in America from step one, which is, a big phrase in America is it's the land of the free and the home of the brave, when it's not. It's free for a price, because the only way you're going to have true freedom is if you're paying for it. That's why you need a lot of celebrities can get out of prison, because they can pay to get out of prison, whereas somebody who's wrongfully accused of something but can't afford a lawyer is stuck for 30 years, or and everything in this country revolves around money and in some sort of way. So it really isn't free at all.
Cool. Yeah, I like that. That's it's. I try to stay away from like government and politics talk, but like when the song's about that, it's kind of hard to like. You can't be like, yeah, it's about bunnies.
Yeah.
It's also about bunny.
Also, okay, well, that's good. Is the video about bunnies also? So we'll get.
No.
No. Oh, darn.
No, it's probably what a fly feels like when it gets stuck to fly paper.
Oh,
That is
sweet.
an excellent analogy.
I got a
sir.
lot of that. Hanging around outside. Outside. I trap the ones that are already free. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what they get. All right.
They're not paying taxes.
Let's take a listen to Free for a Price by Defiant.
Rise!
I was just
Yay.
I was just on your
Yeah.
website. I got to get one of these shirts. One of them. I don't know.
Which one?
Might as well get one of each.
The one that's in low stock because that means everybody else. Well, no, I don't want that. I don't want something.
Is that the Wendy one? Or is that
Uh,
the Ink Master one?
this one?
Oh, the EP one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want to get that one. I'll order it later.
Sweet.
So, great stuff.
Thanks.
I like that. Did the Puddle of Mud show already happen?
Yes.
Yeah.
I couldn't find a date on the thing that came up when I got to your site.
When was that? God, feels like forever ago already. August?
I feel like it was August.
How was it?
Is
Was
that-
it awesome?
That was really fun.
Yeah. It was
It was a
Yeah.
really cool venue.
Was it outside?
Yeah. Excellent weather.
Who all played with you?
Who
Who all
was-
played with you guys?
was us, Puddle of Mud, Heroes for Ransom, Anthrophobia.
That's it.
Was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Is Anthrophobia from around where you guys are? I've heard that. I heard of them, I think.
Yeah,
they're
Reddit.
Reading.
Raw Reading? Okay.
And they were like, they've been around forever in the area, and they were, on Warp tours back in the day and everything like that. So they're like real big in the like skateboarding.
I might be
and-
thinking of Arachnophobia. Remember that movie about the spiders?
Yeah.
I might be thinking of that.
That is also a movie.
That might be, some, but there is a big show coming up for you guys. I can't remember right off when it is. It's pretty soon. I think it's like next week, isn't it? With Buck Cherry?
Yep.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Cherry's on Tuesday.
Yes. Who else is playing that show with you?
Small Town Titans.
Say again. Everybody said it. Who is
Small Town Titans.
it? Small Town Titans.
Yes.
They sound cool.
Yeah,
So,
they
have you
they
talked to
did
the
that
Buck Cherry?
Grinch cover.
What is it?
They did the cover of the Grinch, like the rock cover of the Grinch.
Oh, really?
It's on the radio all the time. Yeah.
Check that out. Are they from around there?
Yeah.
Cool. Have you talked to the to Mr. Cherry from Buck Cherry about the show? I don't know what his name is, or is his name Buck?
No.
I don't know. I'm just being stupid. I'm sorry.
To be honest, I don't even know what his name is either. Yikes.
So you haven't talked to him, then I take
No,
it. Yeah.
we played with them once before, actually.
Oh, did you?
A couple, what was that, 2019 probably?
Yeah, it was probably
And-
2019 when that happened.
Hottest show I've ever played, probably.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Is
It was
this
like
the
100
guy-
degrees outside, and the air conditioning in the building broke.
Oh,
It's ridiculous.
no. So then you got like 10,000 sweaty bodies in there watching you, and everybody's sweating all over each other.
I think when I got off stage, that it was almost like pulling the plastic film off of like a new computer screen, but it was the sweat on my guitar.
Oh,
Just it was like terrible.
that's a visual.
It was a great show. We played phenomenally. It was a fantastic show, fantastic crowd. Holy hand grenades. The Chameleon Club was a small place with a lot of bodies.
Is that
All of
where
them
is-
sweaty and drunk, and it was a night.
Where is the Chameleon Club? I think I've heard of these places. I think, or unless I'm just dreaming right now. That's probably what
It was in Lancaster, but it did close down.
like
I
how
don't
you
know.
say that.
Lancaster?
We say Lancaster, and you got to draw it out. You know what I mean?
Land.
Oh yeah, and
Amish country, right? Amish country.
yeah.
Yeah.
They have bars in Amish country. Well, they got to get down too, right?
No, they don't get down.
Well,
Called Mennonites up there.
They just slow traffic down, drive me nuts.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it doesn't matter. We can talk about them because they're not watching. I mean,
No.
Right.
hey, Valak, the Angel of Death, just put on the chat. Do you know him?
Hmm.
Her? Him?
No.
Who?
It just says Valak, the Angel of Death.
Did they get Valak from the Conjuring movies, or did
don't
they
know.
just think
I
it sounded
can't even-
cool?
I don't know. I don't know what it. I don't know.
Valak, if you're still listening, did you get it from the Conjuring movies,
Yeah.
or
Right.
did you
Who
think it
are
was
you?
just a cool?
Show yourself? Be like these
Are
people
you
on the
single?
paranormal shows.
Do you want
Show
to go on a
yourself.
date?
There.
You guys have a good Halloween? Did you
No.
dress up as anything? No, why? No, not at all. Did you, or are you just saying that because you didn't do anything? Oh, he says, Oh, wait a minute. Wait, hold on a second. I got a response. I got a response. It says,
Fantastic.
he says, I'm a boy. And
Ah.
then Squizzy says, he, my friend Valak. And then
Oh, okay.
he
My
says,
question still stands: are they single and do they want to go on a date?
that's my real name. He says, Valak says.
Valak is real. That's sick. What?
That's very the drummer for Deslins, his name's Thor. That's his real name. I was like, yes.
I know a Thor. Yeah, I have a family friend who is a Thor.
That's like the greatest name ever, especially if you're in a metal band. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Like you, that's just image
That
made
guy
right there.
he did exactly what his parents wanted him to do. You know what I mean?
Right. Dang.
Yeah. My name's Scott, and I don't know what it means or where it came from. Just a
An
name.
old man
They
name. My
couldn't
name
figure
is
out what
Al.
else to name me, so they said, "Oh, we'll just name him a one-syllable name." Squizzy says, "I was confused. Thou Deslins was on." Deslin, yeah, you typoed it. I'm thinking that this is the Deslins folks,
Gotcha.
but he
Sorry.
spelled his own band wrong on the previous.
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe that's part of the act. I don't know.
Tell him to come Harrisburg way.
It says
we'll come hang.
He says you got it figured out now. Well, as long as you have it figured out, I guess it's okay. Excuse me, I got the burps.
Beer
Yeah, I
burps.
really like this shirt. This shirt's badass. I'm gonna get one. You have them in do they fit large? Or if I get a medium, will it be like a skinny jeans or will large be okay?
I would go maybe if you normally wear a medium and you like your shirts baggy, I'd go large.
I don't
They're
like my shirts
probably-
baggy. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, they're probably a little more like modern, slim cut.
We're
They'll
talking
show all the roles.
t-shirt fittings. Well, I'll just send it back. If it doesn't fit, I'll just send it back. Do you guys take returns?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll drive it out to you. Are you guys are near Carlisle, right? Isn't that out that way?
Yeah, not far.
Yeah, I used to go to the back when like the Fast and the Furious time movies and shit. I had a 94 Eclipse. I thought it was awesome. It was pretty awesome for me, but I took it out to Carlisle for the car. No, not the Cars at Carlisle, but the tuner show.
Oh yeah, they have
All those people.
Oh.
Yeah, I was one of those people for
Yeah.
a brief period.
One of my coworkers drives an old like Mark IV Jetta and always goes out for those.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy myself really at all. Like my buddy was into it. He had a Nissan something, and
Was it
we
the
didn't-
Skyline? If he was into Fast and Furious,
No, it wasn't a Skyline. That would have been. I would just rode with him up there. But
Right. Like,
I had nobody in the passenger seat. I think he had his girlfriend at the time, and I was by myself. And we're following each other. I'm like, why don't we just carpool? You have a 4-door freaking car, But I wasn't allowed to ride. But but we didn't like enter the competition. We did the unjudged. We were in the unjudged field, so we still got it like the packet thing. It was dumb. It was the dumbest thing. Just a bunch of dash plaques and crap that I probably threw away because I don't have any of it anymore.
bunch of automatic seatbelts from all the dudes with the '98 Civics with a fart can on them, thinking they're car guys.
You know how many Civics were there? I mean,
It's-
it was like 98% Civics.
Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
because
great
they're so easy. Which I mean, cool. If you're getting into cars, buy a Civic because you can literally put a tin can on them and it's modified.
Yeah, anything you want, you can get.
But don't take it to a car show.
No, because you're probably not. Chances are you're not going to win because
No.
it's been bought. The
I
guy,
hate
the guy
Honda
that won
Civic.
bought his win.
That's
I
fine.
can't-
It was cool to
stand it.
walk around though. I mean, like the chicks leaning on the cars for photography and stuff. I don't know if they were just like just chicks that were like walking around there and just kind of, I don't know, or they were paid to do it.
They got to cater to their 45 Instagram followers.
There was one dude that was driving around. He drove around both days. You just like driving through the field real slow. But okay, it was an Escalade, like the Escalade truck, the one with the bed, with like huge ass chrome rims on it. Like it didn't fit at all. And but he was hauling a trailer that had a Ferrari on it. Now come on, man. Just kind of like bumping his music. He was by himself, so
That man is rich and divorced.
yeah, it probably has a small thingy.
Yay.
Gosh, Squizzy's blowing it up in here. He says,
Yeah.
I'm full Ukrainian, he says. And
Oh, that's sick.
I paid $63 and some candy to own Valak's soul. Valak. I want to be Russian. My boyfriend is Russian. Oh, Valak says my boyfriend is Russian. And then Squizzy says, Valak, you're no longer Russian. I own you. Now you're home here with me. I can't believe I missed it. This is maybe they think they're in the wrong chat room. Maybe it might get kind of squizzy here in a minute.
Boy, wouldn't that be strange? Like, yes.
Oh, yeah,
they read Defiant and thought we were like some like Alex Jones type anti-establishment talk show, and they were like, yes,
or clan, some kind of clan,
right?
Maybe they're gonna drink the Kool-Aid.
No,
is that tonight?
Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid, yeah. Oh yeah.
Jim Jones was a cheap bastard. He's not going to pay for fucking.
Couldn't even get name brand shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
who is I couldn't read this show. I couldn't read that.
Oh, Doyle?
Yeah. Should I know who that is?
Yeah, Doyle Wolfgang von Frankenstein. He is the original guitarist for the Misfits. He wrote all the big albums.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's a show you're probably looking forward to, right? You would
Oh
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually supposed to play with Doyle right before lockdown, and when lockdown happened, they postponed the show, and then they canceled it. So to be able to rectify that and play with him next year, it's Joe and I are huge Misfits fans. We take a lot of inspiration from the Misfits, so to be able to play with him is awesome. And his solo stuff is just as insane. It's super cool.
Have you talked to him about the show?
No, unfortunately not. I have sent him a couple DMs though. He hasn't gotten back to me yet.
Yeah, I tried doing that too when I first got the Instagram. Like the guy from For the Fallen Dreams drummer, I met him at a show. Like we were boys at the show. He gave me like a drumstick and stuff. but this was like after the show. It wasn't like I'm in the crowd, wanting one. But he we talked afterwards. I thought we were boys, but he hasn't got back to me about being on the show yet. So I don't know. But his music's still cool. He's still a cool drummer.
That would be a big get, yeah, for the Fallen Dreams. They're pretty big.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I gotta get, but there's no contact information other than his, thing. Apparently, he doesn't read it. He probably has a lot of people like teeny boppers or whatever that message him. I don't know if that still happens or not. Man, I think they don't know where they're at. That's the problem here.
Do they really not know? I love this.
Valak says I listen to a lot of music. Well, that's good. And so do I. Squizzy he says Squizzy. That's 100% true. Squizzy says gangster rock. What is it?
Squizzy, he's a local.
A local. Well, he's local to himself. I don't know if he's local to me or local to them, but he might be just a local.
Are we gangster rock?
I don't know what
We are now, yeah.
I thought we were butt rock, but it'd be cool.
You just got a review right there. I mean,
Gangster rock.
he or she thinks. I don't know what that.
I'm the most enriched white bread person. There is no way I'm writing gangster rock. I make Fred Durst look like one of the homies.
I think Limp
There's
Bizkit got
no-
back together, didn't they recently? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, they just released an album and it's called Limp Bizkit Still Sucks, and it's fucking
Is
awesome.
it really? Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's what it's
Yes.
called.
yeah. I actually think it's called Limp Bizkit Still.
I think,
Yeah.
I think you're right.
And it's all four of them like laying in a living room with like mom coming through with a
That one up. That sounds very interesting. Actually.
props to him. The
could probably
dude
get them
is
on. I could probably get
like
them on.
Fred Durst, like is just he's running with the bit and he's getting successful again from it. So I mean,
I had a band on very early when I started this, and it was a terrible episode just because it wasn't good. And they recently they were on a podcast with Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit.
oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
But you had to like join Patreon to listen to it. It's the dumbest thing ever, $5 just to listen to one episode. Why would I do that? But I guess that's pretty much what Patreon is for. But I did join something similar to Patreon. It's buymeacoffee.com. You ever heard of that one?
No.
It's pretty clever because you don't have to you can follow things on there. I'm never gonna do like paid, like sell a show. I mean, this just sounds dumb. I want everybody to see it. I'm one of those people. Nice guy. but you can do that on this platform, but you don't have to. Or you can go follow the stuff. You got $1, you can donate $1, but you don't have to donate anything. I don't really care.
It's called Buy Me a Coffee.
Huh?
It's called Buy Me a Coffee.
Buymeacoffee.com, and you can change it to you can't change of course the domain. You can't change that. It's always buymeacoffee.com, but you can change coffee to like beer or pizza or whatever you want. You can you can change that part of your whole page. It's very confusing. I don't know. I'm not really on there much. I just get on there to see if anybody's donated anything yet.
Has anybody bought you coffee?
No. I did have it as buy me a pizza for a while, and well, like about a couple of days, and that wasn't landing, so I switched back to buy me a coffee. Maybe that was what it was, but they're not doing that either. So I just keep mentioning it over and over again. Hopefully, just bam, But I did look at like other people's pages on there just to see if anybody else was getting coffee, or whatever. And yeah, there was a couple podcasts and stuff, and then like 33 people sent Joe or whoever a coffee today. I'm like, send them my way.
Right.
I'll take one.
What is the value
some of these
of a
people,
coffee? Is it Starbucks value or is
I think
it?
it's like $2.
It's $1. The first,
it's $1.
the lowest you can go is $1. If you want to be on the tiers, but there's giveaways and stuff. That you can add, and there's all. It's pretty cool actually. And like you can add goals for yourself. Like well, with the first $20 I make, I'll buy this. So that way they know where their money's going, even if that's not what I buy with it. But it's. I don't know. I just figured I'd try something. Gotta make money somehow.
Yeah.
So, are you guys selling a lot of the record? Have you?
Sure.
Have you looked at sales?
What do you consider a lot?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys consider a lot? Is it doing well?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for what we are, it does well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's very good album. Very good album.
People who listen to it like it.
Yeah, in an era where people don't buy physical copies as much as they used to, we do okay with physical copies. You sell them at shows. No one's jumping online to buy physical copies.
Yeah,
But
that's not
when we set up the merch booth at shows, it does well, and it's available for everybody else out there on Spotify, and I don't even know them all. Pandora, what else? YouTube Music,
everywhere. Yeah,
Apple
yeah,
Music,
Apple, yeah.
Amazon.
So you guys probably didn't press a lot of CDs then, physically, just for that reason.
No, I go, small bunches at a time. I don't want to get stuck with a whole bunch of inventory in my house and be, in 20 years, show my grandkids 500 unsold
Back in my day, we had CDs. Did you guys make cassettes? I guess that's a trending thing, especially around the Pittsburgh area. Some of the bands are doing cassettes.
I've seen that.
Pink and blue and different colors and stuff. I like the clear ones.
I would not on cassettes.
It's more
seen people do
hardcore.
it.
It's a more hardcore and like underground thing. I know a lot of like hardcore bands and like the PA Hate, the 717 Hate, PA Hate. The hardcore kids are really getting into cassettes.
Yeah.
Are they making new cassette players, or are we just hoping on?
Yeah, really. Yeah. Where can we play these things? These little.
I think it's a
plastic things.
novelty.
It is. Yeah. It
Or,
is.
like,
Actually,
not like vinyl.
Like a
no,
vinyl. Yeah.
like I just bought like in like the summer of last year, I bought the 30th anniversary Guar Scumdogs of the Universe box set, and it came with a cassette.
Okay.
And it came, but it was just like a bunch of like demos from like late 80s Guar demos, which is cool, but I can't listen to it because I don't have a fucking cassette player.
I'm sure this is amazing if I ever get to hear it.
I got this. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I think cassettes is like the sound thing, especially with hardcore and like black metal and stuff like that,
Sounds
because it has a
awful on
more
cassettes, yeah.
right. But that's the point. Like I think it's because it sounds more raw, more grimy and dirty. That's why people like Burzum. Like Burzum was literally the first Burzum record was literally recorded with one microphone in the center of the room with a styrofoam cup around it, and that's all
the way
fucking
it should be, right?
Yeah, absolutely. 15-watt solid state amp and just screaming like
I'm
a
not,
cat.
I'm not even
running
gonna
down
read
the
all
garbage
their
disposal.
comments. It's just way too much. But yeah.
Is it still the same two people?
What? Yeah, it is. So it's not. It's just a bunch of blah blah blah. They're trying to distract me. I will not have it. No, I got this. I had a band on from out in Bakersfield, California, Contronistas, and they sent me a vinyl of their previous band they were in called Choirs. Always want to say chorus, but I have nowhere to play it.
Right.
Nowhere to play it. So it'll just, I don't want to put it up on the wall. I don't know what I'll do with it. I'll put it with my collection of other vinyls that I don't have anything to play on, or my cassettes or something.
Well, you can get a vinyl player. I mean, you can buy
I
it.
could, but that, see, I spend a lot of my money on like podcasting equipment these days. So
Actually, I'm a very old record player. I inherited from
Until I get enough coffees to buy a vinyl player, I will buy one. Or enough Marlboro
Ooh.
points.
Just buy one of those like Crosley like briefcase record players for like $50 at Walmart, and then
Buddy of mine
post it
got one of
online
those.
and have everyone who plays vinyl hate you forever.
I do have, my parents have like a whole case full of like, gosh, I can't even, I mean, old Beach Boys and Beatles and vinyls like that. And I guess that's what, I guess they could scratch kind of like CDs, but not really. Not if you keep them in the things, right?
Yeah.
Do
You just take care of them.
Can they get scratched like CDs? Probably not as bad.
They can, like if the pressure on the needle isn't like
Yeah.
hard enough, it can skip around and it can actually mess with the grooves a little bit. And they can warp too. If you have them out of their sleeves, they can warp. But
I did. Yeah. They got like, it's like a styrofoam, like a styrofoam cooler, like you buy at the gas station when you go fishing with the buddies.
my grandmother uses a church pew
for what?
for her vinyl. She has an entire church pew of vinyl. She actually has every single Beatles album, like original press.
Oh,
She's probably sitting on some fortune right there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the one record that me and my sister listened to growing up, and he had a Christmas album. Gosh, Mother, if you're listening, what's the name of it? I'll think of it in a second. But it was a weird dude. The regular stuff was weird, and then he did a Christmas album, and we played it all the time. It was catchy. It was really slow, like country-ish kind of stuff. I don't know, it was weird. But we do have John Denver. John Denver's one of them, and then
he's a big John fan.
What is it?
Our bassist is a big John Denver fan.
Oh yeah, like a big time fan.
I mean, not like posters on his wall fan, but he
Does he
likes the
did he say, "Hey,
music.
let's cover a song"?
Yeah, I think he did try to get us to cover. We were gonna play in West Virginia,
Country
and he
Roads.
wanted to
Oh, he
make
didn't want us to play.
do Rocky Mountain High, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I think it was
Rocky
Rocky Mountain High.
That you should go to Denver and play that.
Yeah.
John Denver and it. Well, but yeah, because Rocky Mountain High's out. But yeah, Country Roads is like West Virginia song.
That's it, Country Road. That's
Yeah,
what it was.
yeah. Play that one. You didn't do it then?
No,
How come? It's a badass song. Well, if you
Because
guys,
we were like 5 minutes from the venue.
well, yeah, it's
Like,
only like
hey.
3 chords. Yeah, that's cool though. Well, at least he mentioned it. Did you guys do any covers at all, or is that something of the past when you started
Yeah, we
out?
still do a few. I mean, we started as pretty much a cover band, but we really don't do any songs from when we originally started. Viva La Revolution is a cover.
Is it?
Yep, it's a cover
Okay.
by the Addicts.
I don't know them.
They were a punk band from the they started in like the late 70s, but they're still going today, and their whole theme is around A Clockwork Orange. Like when they play on stage, like Pete D, their guitarist, and all the other guys dress up as like the Droogs, and then their lead singer dresses up as like a Joker type character. Not like Batman Joker, but just a Joker like from a deck of cards, but it's all black and white. Yeah.
That's actually the next song I had queued up to for you guys. If you want to listen to it, that we'll go right into it then. Yeah, I didn't know that was a cover. Cool. All right, let's take a listen to it. Oh, who is Richard? It's cut off. Richard
Riley.
Yeah, who is that?
He is a singer from a punk band during like the CBGB era in New York called the Victims. And he runs an art studio in Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania.
Cool. So he just wanted to have him on that.
He does a verse on that. And then Ace Von Johnson from Faster Pussycat, LA Guns, and 1.5 million other bands did a guitar solo on it as well.
Cool. All right, let's take a listen to it. Viva La I can't even talk. Viva La Revolution from Defiant.
Hey, whoa, sandworms. Huh, you hate them, right? Huh, I hate them myself. Hey, say it once, say it twice, third time's the charm. Oh! Come out of the closet, come out of the hole, come out of the room where convictions toys. Open your mind to a freedom of thought. Viva la revolution. Viva la revolution. Viva la revolution. Viva la revolution.
Raise the voices, raise the flag, raise the symbols of the life we have. Long live the future, long live the scheme, long live our hopes, long live the dream. Dance in the streets of the carnival, celebrate victory now. Drink the wine from the rich man's cask. This revolution will be the last.
Viva la revolution. 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 Rebels and fighters, the license to kill. Run in the streets, out down from the hills. Open your windows and open your doors. Open your mind to a freedom of thought.
Dance in the streets at the carnival, celebrate victory now. Drink the wine from the rich man's cask. This revolution won't be the last.
Viva la revolution. 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 Glenn Campbell was the record. Glenn Campbell.
Oh,
Christmas
okay.
album. I was just chatting with my mom there. That
I
sounds like
stopped Mom
that
again.
song sounds like a crowd participation
It is.
track. Is it? Okay.
Yeah, we found
Yes.
that.
So you got to picture a crowd just right there with you.
Mostly
have a
because
big
I get
watch-
tired of saying the same thing over and over again. So I just let the crowd do
Oh,
it
yeah.
instead. And then I don't have to. No, it's a fun song. It's
Yeah,
super
it
cool.
sounds like a party song. You know.
Yeah.
Like everybody wake up. You know, we're gonna play this song now. Anyway, yeah, my mom said she goes, was it Donny Osmond's Christmas album? I was like, no, I would have remembered that. Definitely would have remembered it was Donny Osmond, but no, it was Glenn Campbell, and it was like the slowest, like twangy, drawn. Well, you know Glenn Campbell, maybe.
Yeah, I do.
Why does Joe keep disappearing and then coming back? Is he doing something illegal?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. No, it's insane. Like I never have anything, and then everybody's trying to contact me right now. What
Don't
key
you
is
hate
it?
that?
It's B flat, right?
When you're doing absolutely nothing, nobody calls at all. You feel lonely, you know. I mean, I do. And then when you're busy doing something, and then you want to get to everybody. Like when I'm doing the show, I get blown up. I just had to put my phone on silent, and it's sad, you know, because I know when I'm
Unfortunately,
done, everybody's gonna
I get
go
blown
away.
up all the time.
One of our producers is trying to ask questions at this time.
Is he squizzy?
Maybe.
we did.
But
get
now I'm curious. We did
We
get
did
a
get an extra-
we did a suspectful message on a
Yeah.
messenger. So now I'm suspecting that one of these
Wait.
people may or may not be who they say they are.
Well, now we have Paul Barlowski, and also there's what was that Jesus one?
Oh, heavy metal Jesus.
Mayhem Jesus we have in here too.
Yeah. So
gotta be
Paul
Paul
Barlowski,
Barlowski is our biggest fan. He's so in love with the three of us.
Yeah.
It's like he follows us everywhere, like even
Yeah.
on stage
All the
Like,
time.
he
Yeah.
never leaves us
he
alone.
plays bass with us. It's great.
He said King Diamond just put out a badass cassette box set, is what he said.
Really? Ooh.
Eagle and the Hawk.
Nice.
Did it come with a boombox? Because otherwise, I can't get it.
Yeah, can't. Or a Walkman even. We'll take a
Yeah,
Walkman.
Walkman would work.
Christina
But,
said she has a Walkman.
That's hilarious.
Mayhem
Mayhem Jesus is one of the most phenomenal human beings on the planet, though.
Mayhem Jesus is.
Oh,
Yes.
he's amazing.
He's such a good dude. He goes to like all the. If you've seen pictures from any of the rock festivals this year of a man dressed as Jesus just
That's-
existing at rock festivals, it's him.
That's him.
It's but he's just such a genuinely good dude. He was actually at us when we went to Indiana to record some stuff, and he was.
I
such
feel
a
like I
good
need
guy.
to get him on the show.
Yes.
You definitely need to get
I feel
him.
like I
He's
need to
actually
get
he
him.
has his own radio show on Rock Rage Radio. He's a DJ.
Cool. I definitely need to
All
get him on.
around
That way I can feel really
Badass
insecure.
personality.
I had they're like a rap kind of, I don't know what they are. They don't really know what genre they fit in, but they're called Normal Creatures. They're in Pittsburgh, and the lead singer has a podcast. He's been doing it for 7 years, and I just I got a hold of him. I was like, well, they're playing at the show on Friday that I'm going to, so I wanted to have him, on before and meet him and stuff. And it was, you could tell at the beginning I was just so nervous about it, like I don't want anything to go wrong, because I mean he's been doing it for a long time. So, but it went well after that, just, and then I emailed him afterwards. I was like, I'm sorry, I was so nervous, but whatever.
It's
I've
just
been
a
doing rock for
podcast
almost 2
episode.
years.
It's not like you just took a date home and couldn't get it up.
That's true.
Like, I'm sorry, you were just so beautiful. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. I couldn't even look at you.
Yeah, it's, too much whiskey.
Yeah. I'm sorry I peed my pants. What?
Right. It happens.
That's crazy.
You know the
Wait,
band Transcendence out of Pittsburgh?
Transcendence. Yes, I have them on Instagram. Actually, I think I don't know if I sent them a message or not. You guys
Yeah.
know them?
Yeah, they're on our label, Curtain Call. They're good dudes. We met them at Metal in the Mountains for the first time. I know they're from Pittsburgh.
I'll hit them up again.
Yeah.
If I didn't.
We got to get to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We do.
Have you guys played in Pittsburgh?
No.
recently, I guess?
No,
Not at all.
no.
Shit,
Believe it
man,
or not,
I gotta get there.
like Baltimore and Winchester, like those places are all closer to us than Pittsburgh is.
Have you guys done like a little like a mini tour or a tour?
Not more than like a weekend run of a couple dates.
Is
No,
that
we
because
never.
you can't stand each other for that long, or is it just because
Nobody can stand us for that.
you're
Long.
afraid
Right,
to try it? Well, no, that's not true.
I think
I-
also it's because transportation. We just recently got like a bus where we can like a van where we can all travel together. And right as we were starting to like kind of hit our stride and get our groove, I mean, we've really only been a band for like 3.5 years.
Yeah, that's what I was
So-
going to ask you how long you've been together.
Yeah, it's like 2018 is when we got together, and Paul Cochran, our drummer, is
Right
only
there, that guy?
came like 6 months later. So we were just kind of hitting our stride, and then COVID happened. So
That seems to be the trend for everybody to talk to. Just either they're getting ready to go on tour like the next day, or they're getting ready to drop an album, but it wasn't quite done. So they're I don't know. It messed up everything for everybody.
Yeah.
It sucks,
And
but it's gone now. So I think is it gone? Is it
no,
gone?
I don't think we're ever getting rid of it in one
No, no.
form. or another.
It's the plague. That's what I call it, the plague. These squizzy Vlad people are bothering me. It's very distracting to the show.
do you kick them?
What?
Call them names. They're not going to fly over.
Yeah, call them. They're poopy heads.
They,
Poopy.
I hope
I like that.
I hope the next time that they poop and wipe, they stand up and realize there's more poop.
That's a good one.
I don't want harm, but I do want it to feel like they are wiping their butt with a Sharpie. It's just always poop.
uh, you are Jezebel till further notice. Not you. I don't know. I think Valix or Squizzy's talking to Valak. I don't know how this is working. I don't know.
I don't think they know how it's working.
Yeah, I think
they have a weird bromance going on or something. I don't know what's going on.
love
with
it.
them,
I'm
but
happy
they
for
need to
them.
go to like the Maury show or something. What?
Yeah, I'm happy for them. I hope that it works out. Maybe they can meet each other, have one of
Get
those.
out of the chat room.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, cross
Mayhem
borders,
Jesus.
and
Mayhem
they're really
Jesus.
from Russia and Ukraine. They're kind of close to each other. I mean, depending on where in Russia, Russia's
Or
fucking
they might be
huge.
from Finland since I have a lot of Finland going on tonight.
If they're from Finland, that's even better because Finland is wonderful. Not that Ukraine and Russia aren't wonderful. I bet they're great
Finland
places.
bands are just crazy though, because like
Oh, dude.
Rashful Feast that I played at the beginning of the show, those guys. I was scared for one thing because I don't speak any lick of Finnish or Spanish or anything. I speak English and that's it. And without even I didn't even ask them. I was assuming, like chatting with them on Instagram and emails are all in English, but that might translate, as it gets to me. I don't know how that works, but there was only like two guys that actually spoke good fluent English that I mean, they were all on there. They were all sitting on a couch. Like they weren't socially distanced at all, but they were all sitting on a couch and only two of them like talked. Like some of them tried to say stuff to me and I was like, what?
Right.
I mean, but they were cool as shit. That's probably where they're from. I'd say there's probably the Finland people. But yeah, but it went well. So yeah, I think I got another one on next week. I don't know what day yet. I'm waiting on Nashville to let me know. I don't know. It's not my agent. It's my buddy in Nashville.
Sure.
Anyway, hey, we got another Defiant song we need to defiantly play.
Yeah.
Called Crusades.
Yeah.
Is this about the Crusades?
Yes.
It is. I got one
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Yep. It's about the first crusades the Christians took on Jerusalem to try and take back the Holy Land.
Seriously, it is about?
It is very true. Yeah. A lot of my lyrics are very history inspired, literal, like literature inspired. We have a song off of our first EP that's about 1984, like the book by George Orwell. We have a song that's about the Salem witch trials. Like I love history. I love learning. So a lot of my lyrics are very historically driven.
I like that. Yeah, that's different. It's different. Yeah. A lot of my lyrics are depressing.
I used to be that way when I was in high school.
I tried to write a happy song one time and it was corny and I was like, no.
Well, it's fun because Crusades is in a major key. So it's the happiest song about destruction, rape, and pillage that you'll ever hear. It's like when everybody heard Pumped Up Kicks, they're like, this song is so fun. And then they realized that Pumped Up Kicks is not.
What is that song about?
It's about the school shooting, the Columbine shooting.
Is it really? I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back and listen to that.
Yeah. So the lyrics, all these other,
I don't ever
it's
listen
all
to
the
lyrics
other
unless-
kids with their pumped up kicks, meaning like the Reebok pumps.
Oh, yeah.
That was like popular at the time. Better run, faster than my
I had
gun.
pumped up kicks. Did you guys have pumps?
I did not. I was not born when pumps were a thing.
Oh, I'm significantly older.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know.
Born in 95.
Wow. I was 15 years old when you were born.
Yep.
I don't even look at I don't even act it really. You know what I mean?
That's fine.
I still get carded for everything. Let's take a listen to Crusades by Defiant.
In the year of our Lord, in 1068,
Balak, the angel of death, was headbanging to it. He said,
Good.
Yay! Thank
King
you,
of
Angel of
Pain.
Death.
and then in Mayhem, Jesus said the song is fire. He knows. What he's
Jeez.
talking about. He knows.
Definitely.
Hey, come on.
My favorite to play live probably right now.
What is it?
It's probably my favorite to play live right now.
It's a banging song. It really is. I think that's like it's the first one on the. Is it the very first one? First track?
I think so, yeah.
And then it's Knuckle Duster, right?
Yeah.
Knuckle Duster is my shit too. I like that one. That's one of my go-tos. It made it to one of my playlists, my shower playlist.
Hey now.
You take very strong, aggressive showers.
I do.
Yeah. What are you?
I
What are
had
you knuckle dusting in the shower, my friend?
I do a lot of knuckle dusting everywhere.
Sir. That's a felony in some states.
Some
So-
states, yeah, not here, not here.
Right. West Virginia is a lawless wasteland. Right. Just go to Appalachia.
We get away with quite a bit. You'd be surprised.
Is it Appalachia or is it Appalachia?
It's whatever. Yeah, I mean, some people say it. It's the hills.
The hills.
Yeah, it's not really the mountains. I mean, there are mountains, but yeah, the hills. You mentioned Winchester. My sister lives in Winchester.
A bunch of my family lives in Winchester.
Nice little town over there. I like that area.
Actually, my grandfather went to college at Shenandoah.
Yeah,
Did he really?
Shenandoah
Yeah,
Valley,
that-
correct? Shenandoah Valley. Yeah,
Mhm.
she lived in Fredericksburg for a while, and Fredericksburg's really nice too. Very historic over there. Very historic and rocky. It's very rocky. I don't know how people build anything over there. It's massive. And strip bars. There's a lot of strip bars in the Eastern Panhandle of West Virginia. You know, like Berkeley Springs, that area. A lot of them. You guys go to those?
Never been in one.
Allegedly.
Never stepped
Paul's
foot in a
face
titty
turned
bar.
red, so we know who the guilty one is now.
Right.
It can't be a sunburn. That shit's we're done with that.
It's
shit.
the ginger. It's the ginger
Oh
skin.
yeah. You
Right.
guys turn red every time you speak.
Always.
Or drum, right?
I get sunburned when I turn the kitchen light on.
So the Buck Cherry show, that's the very next one for you guys, right? The next live show that people need to get their asses to and buy tickets for. And
Yes, they do.
how
That
much?
is
November
Where can they find thy tickets, and how much are thy tickets?
They are $30, and they're on Ticketmaster, or you can go to the XL Live box office. I don't remember what their hours are, but Ticketmaster is probably the easiest thing to get them online.
If it wasn't so damn far, I'd be there. I would. You should come to Pittsburgh. It's a bit closer.
We need to come to Pittsburgh. We need to work.
I'll talk to some guys and get you guys over there.
I want to hit Pittsburgh and Cleveland. That would be a fun weekend.
Yeah.
I do have a really good friend of mine. He's been on the show twice because his band, and then he's got solo shit. But they're up in Erie, so they got that area. You know,
Oh, nice.
ties to that area. So I'll link you up with those guys, and we'll get you over this way a little bit closer to
Right.
Not that I wouldn't drive out there, but
Not on a Tuesday
maybe
night.
maybe for the Doyle show, maybe I'll come out for that. That's far enough
Perfect.
in advance. I can plan a little bit easier. I gotta drive to South Carolina and stuff, in a couple of weeks. So I'm kind of actually on the 13th. You guys are playing on the 12th, right? Is it when it is?
We play the 9th, the
9th,
14th,
yeah.
19th. Yeah.
Yeah, I got to drive to South Carolina on the 13th. So yeah, I can't. And that's kind of in the other direction. I got to go.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
Slightly.
Little bit of a, So I'll plan on one of them here coming up. A little bit
Sweet.
further down the road. You guys do a Christmas show?
I don't think we have anything in December, do we?
What? Well, okay, we'll plan the Pittsburgh one then,
Okay.
or
Yeah, we can try.
Cleveland
We can try
area
for
one.
that.
Let's do that. Yeah, cool. Well, I appreciate you guys coming on the show. It was a lot of fun. Nice.
Yeah,
meeting you.
thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
It was a lot of, and come back sometime. Come back and co-host with. I'll have Valak the Impaler or whatever his name is. And
Yeah, I want to talk to this guy.
And you
I
guys.
want to see if he's as cute in real life as he sounds on typing. I think
He sounds striking. You know what I mean? It's
sounds dashing and delectable.
now we
And
got
my
Keith
wife will
Farron
never
in-
know.
Keith Farron's in here. Somebody's. I don't know who these people. You guys know these people?
Who?
Is this your people? There's a Keith Farron, but it's in weird lettering. So I don't know. Who, I don't know. I can
What's up, Keith?
I can block it at another. When we're done.
Weird lettering. Is it like Russian?
All caps. Like Keith Farron. You know what I mean?
Let's say, like, is Vladimir Putin like defiant? What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
shit, you never know with people. You got to be really careful about anything you say to anybody. You know, what I mean? Crazy. Defiant, yeah. No, Rats Will Feast. Their stuff is in all caps, so it's like Rats Will Feast. You know,
There you go.
but I think the next show is going to be Surrett, or however you say their band, the band from Finland. I don't know. It'll be a, you know, in the United States it'll be an early show because they're 7 hours ahead, so they get the prime time over there. But I'm going to change the marquee during their song. But you guys missed episode 69 by 1. You guys were 68.
Oh,
Now,
Finland gets 69.
That's okay. I understand.
It's just
story of our life.
Yep. It's like my dad always said, you're always going to be a disappointment. So it's nothing new.
and you're a Steelers fan too. So-
Yeah. Literally, I am the worst person.
That's hilarious. Well, it's very nice meeting you guys. I got send me your address in Instagram Messenger, and I'll send you some stickers out when they come in the mail. I just ordered them today.
sweet.
Also,
Another round
Yeah,
of
we'll
stickers.
do.
So send you guys some
We'll
some
return the
amp
favor.
stickers, or some band stickers, or whatever you guys do with them. So cool. Nice having you
All right,
guys on. I don't know how to. Hopefully, I'm saying Surrett right, but it's Surrett, and the song is Newson. I don't know, but look at watch the pages, the Instagram, the Facebook, and the YouTube, and for sometime next week. I still don't know when it's going to be, but it'll probably be at like noon or 1 or 2, something like that. So if you're not doing anything else, watch Keep Me Alive with Surrett. I don't know. We'll see. Here they are with Newsom.